Welcome back to RamZland. Today I want to show you the amazing oxidation reduction reaction between potassium permanganate and hydrogen peroxide. Check this out. All I'm using in this demonstration is potassium permanganate, 3% hydrogen peroxide, a couple of graduated cylinders, one with 50 milliliters of distilled water, a dropper, and a spoon. Begin by adding just 2 grams of potassium permanganate to 50 milliliters of distilled water. And you'll immediately get a deep purple solution. Next, add 170 milliliters of 3% hydrogen peroxide to your second graduated cylinder. Okay, now you're ready for the reaction. I'm going to add drops of my potassium permanganate to my 3% hydrogen peroxide. And the essential question in this reaction is, where does the color go? Check this out. Watch that purple solution. Look what happens. It becomes clear. How is that possible? Look at that. It's gone. What would happen if we poured more of the potassium permanganate solution into the hydrogen peroxide all at once? Let's find out. Look at that. Those bubbles that you see rising are oxygen bubbles from the hydrogen peroxide. And it's slowly turning clear again. Just amazing. Now, if you want to see more of that oxygen released from the hydrogen peroxide, just add a little bit of anhydrous potassium permanganate directly to the hydrogen peroxide. Check this out. Look at all that oxygen. It's another way of looking at this same reaction. So the essential question in this reaction is, how does that purple solution become clear again? Well, you start with the reactants potassium permanganate, that's the KMnO4, and hydrogen peroxide, that's the H2O2. When they combine, they make the products, manganese dioxide, MnO2, oxygen, O2, potassium hydroxide, that's the KOH, and water. And as they combine, they exchange electrons and create what's called an oxidation reduction reaction. So the reduction side of this reaction happens with the potassium permanganate, where that manganate ion is responsible for the purple color in the solution. Now, it has a +7 oxidation state, but in a reduction reaction, you gain electrons, and that changes the oxidation state from a +7 down to manganese dioxide that only has a +4. And so as that oxidation state changes, the color changes from a purple solution to a more clear solution. Now, there's also an oxidation reaction going on here with the hydrogen peroxide. As hydrogen peroxide loses electrons, you may have seen bubbles rising in the solution. That was oxygen that was rising out of the hydrogen peroxide. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's edition of RamZland, and I'll see you next time.